Hey guys, it's Jennah. So today's video, as y'all can see by the title, I am going to be reacting and responding to your guys' assumptions about me. I asked y'all on Instagram to send me in your assumptions, and then I also posted a swipe up link where you guys can submit assumptions about me that are anonymous, so I don't know who they're coming from. I also asked you guys to make them different, make them mean, you guys can be honest, and you guys were pretty mean, so I didn't cry too much, but it's all good. I'm gonna go through and read a ton of your guys' assumptions and let you guys know if they're true or if they're not, because majority of these are very false. So I'm just gonna clear the air for everyone. If you are brand new to my channel, make sure you guys head down, go subscribe, turn on the post notification bell if you want to be notified whenever I post a brand new YouTube video. Anyways, let's get into reading the assumptions. So I put all the assumptions up on my computer just so it'd be easier for me to go through and read them all. So we are gonna start with Instagram. First one is, you look like you'd be one of the popular girls in school. And for one, I don't even go to school anymore. I have never really been a part of that popular group, I wanna say. I am super quiet in school, and people have literally told me that before, but I've never really had a good friend group in school. If anything, I had one good friend, so shout out to Aditi for being my best friend since like 7th grade, and I honestly probably wouldn't have been able to get through most of school without her, so shout out to her. Next one is that you are always happy, and this one is also super false because your girl is not always happy. It's probably like majority of the time I'm usually stressing about something or going through whatever situation I'm going through that I'm not going to get into on this video. You've had braces before. This one is correct, and I actually had 2 phases of braces. So the first phase was from 3rd grade to 5th grade, and then off in 5th grade, and then back on in 7th grade, and then off my freshman year of high school. And then now I just wear a retainer here and there. So shout out to braces for making my teeth look good. Next assumption is from Rona, and he says that you get around. And this one is also super false because no, I do not get around. I've had a couple of boyfriends, but I don't even talk to anyone in my city anymore, so no. Sadly, I don't think you're creative enough. Pretty much the same posts all the time. So this one I can agree with right now currently. So if you're talking about posts on like my Instagram story and my Snapchat story and stuff like that, I will admit that my stuff is pretty much the same because right now I don't really have much of a life. But once I'm traveling and I'm going to events or summertime and the weather gets nicer, there's gonna be a ton more stuff that's gonna be posted up on my story. It's just kind of hard to be creative when my brain is literally being fried from doing school. Bear with me, and new stuff will be coming. I promise you I am a creative person, just not currently. Next one is from Wicker_Eric, and his assumption is that I think you'll be the one to cheat in a relationship. I have never cheated in a relationship, nor do I plan to, so I'm gonna say your assumption is very incorrect. Next one is you secretly have acne. Okay, so this one I was kind of confused about because for one, how do you secretly have acne? You guys have seen me without makeup before, you guys know, like I really have nothing to hide. I've always had super clear skin, and I do take care of my skin. I do face masks, I just do the regular, and I also have good genes, I guess, that don't give me acne, which I'm super grateful for. Next one is from Sophia, and she says, you are/were popular in high school. And this is kind of another one that's similar to one that I answered before, but I literally don't talk to anyone in my city besides maybe 1 or 2 people, and nor do they talk to me, so that's another one that's very incorrect. Plus I don't go to high school anymore, so. Next one is that you hate your voice. I actually used to hate my voice growing up, but I don't know, I'm not insecure about it anymore, I guess. I don't know, not too much with that one. Next one is from Solar Edits, and they say that I am really spoiled. I will admit that I spoil myself. I don't really get spoiled by my parents or family members or anyone else, I guess, but I do like to spoil myself, so. Next one is from Danica, and they say that you have straight A's in school. This one is also very false. I'm not a school person at all, and I have never really had the best grades, at least for the past few years. Next one is from Xander, and their assumption is that I drool, and I am probably one of the only social media TikTok people that does not drool, nor do I really care to drool or put nicotine in my body. So moving on. So now we're going to be moving on to the assumptions that are all anonymous, and these were the ones that were kind of more mean, I guess I want to say, because I don't know who they're coming from, and we're just going to get right into them. First assumption is you buy your TikTok followers, or your Tik followers, okay. No, I do not buy my TikTok followers, nor do I think that's even possible. I've worked hard to have the following that I have and to have done what I've done on TikTok. So. Next one is you were popular in high school, but everyone thought you were, and you were, but then you changed and became this beautiful, kind, and sweet girl you are now. This one's kind of similar to one of the past ones that I answered with the Instagram one. No, I've never been popular in school. I've always been pretty much the quiet girl that just does not talk to anyone because I really have nothing good to say to them. Next one is you have guys talking to you all the time. I don't really know how to answer this one because for one, it's true, but it's not true at the same time. If they mean like talking to me as in flirting with me 24/7, that's not true. I do have a lot of guy friends, but I don't flirt with every single one of them, so moving on. You actually hate your fans. This one is completely false. I freaking am so grateful to have people supporting me constantly for everything that I do, either if it's like TikTok, YouTube, live streaming, anything of the sort. I'm super grateful to have the people that are supporting me, and shout out to you guys because you guys are literally a family to me. That you have the best room in your house. True. I think you secretly smoke weed. This one is another false one. I don't really care to smoke weed or do drugs or Juul or anything of the sort. So, moving on. I assume you know how the whole football team tastes. When I first read this one, I didn't even understand what it meant. I think I read it on my broadcast and I asked people what it meant. And no, this is also another very false one. Like I said, I literally don't talk to anyone from my high school. So. You're a bit of a dumb blonde. In a lot of your videos / social media at least, you seem kind of airheaded and oblivious. This assumption really grinded my gears. I think that's the saying. Because for one, no, I'm not a dumb blonde. I think I'm one of the smartest people that I probably know. I will say that I think I'm smarter in some areas than others, so I'm definitely more street smart than I am school smart, but I'm definitely not airheaded. I will tell you that. Really, Olive? Stop. Stop. And my dad is probably messing with her. What are you barking at? There's no one. You hate being a broadcaster and you never get privacy and you miss public school. By the way, I love you so much. I love you too, and this assumption is another one that is false. I love being a broadcaster. I love talking to you guys. I love going live. For the privacy part, I put out whatever I want to put out. I tell you guys whatever I want to tell you guys. There are things that I do not tell you guys that I keep to myself. For the most part, I don't really have anything to hide. I love broadcasting and I love engaging with you guys. You only start TikTok and YouTube so you could stay relevant. Another very false one. I've been doing YouTube for the longest time. I've had multiple channels. I've been making videos since the age of like 7, 8, 9 years old, and then I started posting them on YouTube as I got a little bit older and I could figure out how to post them on YouTube. And for the TikTok part, I think it's really cool. I think the platform's amazing. Making videos will probably always be a passion of mine, so I don't do it for the clout. I don't do it because everyone's doing it. So. Olive, really? Oh my gosh, my neighbor's over here. Olive, stop. Oh, that was really awkward. If you guys want to see how this is like set up. So he just came over here, knocking on the window right there. That is really weird. That made me feel very uncomfortable. Okay, we're gonna continue. I think you are a nice person, but sometimes comes off really conceited, so it's a turn off, to be honest. I would never call myself conceited, nor do I think I'm conceited. I do have my insecurities that most likely do not ever share with you guys because that is my personal business. If anything, I'm probably more confident than conceited. I'm not obsessed with myself. I'm not in love with myself. I do love myself, but I would not use the word conceited. And for the last assumption, which is probably the most assumption that I got, and I'm just gonna read through a couple of them. I'm gonna put them all up on the screen. It is that I have a secret boyfriend. And it's time to be honest with you guys. Come here, hold on. It's time to introduce you guys to my boyfriend. Here he is. Anyways, that is the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed, and some of your guys' assumptions were kind of mean, but I think I could take it and that I could deal with it. But hopefully I cleared the air for a lot of these assumptions and you guys got to know a lot more about me and how my life is, I guess. I don't know. If you enjoyed, please give the video a big thumbs up and let me know down below if you guys have any other questions for me or any assumptions that you guys want me to clear up for you. You guys can definitely leave those down below. I will have all my social medias linked in the description if you guys want to go check any of them out or follow me, they'll be down there for you. Also, if you are brand new, make sure to head down, go subscribe with the post notifications because those post notifs are super important so you guys can see whenever I post a brand new YouTube video. Anyways, I hope you all have an amazing day and I will see you all in my next video. So, bye.